out yet, guys. Can't even get the damn rods baited. This guy's catching fish. I didn't get my GoPro out, just got my GoPro out. Oh, watch those rod tips. Come on, Matt Rascal. He's hooked good. Now, did he get your bait? No, is he still alive? Good and frisky? If he's good and frisky, put him back down. If he's not, put a new bait on it. You gotta watch those rod tips, guys. You gotta watch those rod tips. You want to keep catfish?
Nah.
Don't put these things in the boat. They're slimy. Take your time. Watch those rod tips back there, Malik. Good fish. Push that button, put it right back in the rod holder. Watch those other rod tips. Try and take pressure off the rod before you push the button. You can go ahead and get a bait. I'll have this thing ready for you to bait. Oh, you back? That's a nice one. Oh, that's a big striper. Hot diggity dog. Take that pressure. Always push that button. That way, see, now that rod's ready. Once I get the hook out, all I do is poke it there, and you can put a bait on it and put it right back down. I might have to put a hook on this rascal. No, I don't. It's right here. That rascal stole your bait. We got a shoplifter down there. Watch those rod tips. I ain't seeing nothing on the screen yet, guys. That don't matter. You don't have to see something on the screen for a rod to bend over. I'll get the net. You watch the rod tips. Take your time. It's another catfish. Yeah. Let me just leave them in the water. Yeah, don't pull them things in the boat. They're slimy.
So you don't like catfish in the boat?
Nah, they just get slime all over the cover. Catfish bite. Take half your bait. It's all right, guys. We got to deal with catfish sometimes. Good mark, good mark, good mark. Guys, good marks, real good marks. Watch those rod tips, Malik. What was it? Did you have one on?
Yeah.
Was it a good one? Man, these are fish all over the screen, guys. Look at that, look at that. You got them? These ain't catfish, guys. These are stripes and hibes. Or it could be white bass. That's right. You watch them with the rod tips. One could bend over. That screen's looking really good, guys. Look at that screen, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Those are white bass, striper, or hybrid. Those ain't catfish. I've got to go down. We got real good marks on the screen. I want to hear a screamer. I want to hear a screamer. Man, these ain't catfish, guys. They might be white bass. Shoplift you? They might be white bass, guys. I want a big school of stripes or hives to come under some good fish, some good fish. Break it off. Take your time. Take your time. That's a big fish. Come on. Here, you watch your mother rod tips. That's a big one. Take y'all over here to my secret spot. You lost them?
He let it go.
Man, that was a big one. Ha! That's fishing, guys. You can't catch them all. Watch them other rod tips. Look at them fish that came through, guys. Ha! Dog. Ha! You lost it. Malik lost this fish. Malik lost the fish. God almighty. We're going to have to put that fish in the lost and found. That was a good one. See how it happened? That other one, that was a striper or a hybrid, that last one. That thing is smoking. These things don't smoke. What's that? Never what? You gotta let him pull. When he tries to pull hard, you gotta just let him pull. Don't try and reel, and don't try and pull the rod tip up. Yeah, I know. Hey, it is a small hook. Sometimes the hook will come out if they ain't hooked real good. That's fishing, guys. You can't catch them all. Guys, good marks on the screen. Good marks on the screen. Good marks on the screen. Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
It's a catfish? It feels like a catfish.
Yeah.
But those marks on the screen ain't catfish. That's a catfish. Watch those other rod tips, guys. Those good marks up there.
Something.
Too bad you guys ain't keeping catfish. Malik spot. Got a good one on. That's a big Malik's hole. Can't go wrong with Malik's hole. That's a good one, guys. All right. Good job. Watch those rod tips. Can't go wrong with the Malik hole. Yeah, you watch those other rod tips. We at the Malik hole. Over here in Malik's secret spot. We got a good mark on the screen. Shoplifter? Yeah, there's a lot of shoplifters here, guys. I don't think these guys know it's a crime. It's a good one. Take you over here to my secret spot. Put that rod tip up. When he gets to the top, yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I'm saying when you get closer to the boat, just keep pulling the rod tip higher and higher to get it before I get the net under. Watch those rod tips. Watch those rod tips. Did the hook come out?
Yeah, I got the hook out.
That's one of my secrets. Secret way of getting the hook out. Just push that button on the side of that rod. It's got quick release, hook release. On these hooks, don't need a net. Okay. Guys, watch those rod tips. You got to watch those rod tips, guys. Take your time. That's a big fish. Watch those rod tips, Malik. That's all right. That's another one. Take your time, guys. Let me get the net. That's a big fish. It ain't a big fish. God, he fought pretty good, though, didn't he? All right. Here. One. There's pliers in that top drawer right there. There's another one on the front. Just throw that fish on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Push that button, put it back in the rod holder. Get this one on the front, right here, in the front.
Oh, yeah.
He got off. Keep that net dripping, guys. Keep that net dripping. There's pliers in this. Is he one on the front? I hear one up front screaming. I hear one up front. It's a big one. Take your time. Take your time. It's a big fish. God, that's a big one. That's what we needed. Over here in my secret spot. That's a big striper. No, that's a high, bro. Watch those rod tips, boys. You gotta watch those rod tips. Watch those rod tips. Watch those rod tips. You got him? That's a good one. All right. All right. Watch those rod tips. You gotta get off that phone, sir. That's a good one. Another tank. Whoa! Ooh, that rascal swallowed it. Big fish. Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. Don't worry. But push the button on that reel. Push the button on that reel. No, push the button. Push the button. It's the way it's done, boys and girls. It's a monster. It's a monster. You gotta watch those rod tips, guys. You gotta watch those rod tips. Fish on. Nope. My imagination, guys. My imagination. It might have got hit. That bait's dead. There it is. Nope. Ah, man, I'm starting to see things like a damn mirage out here, guys. Be in such a big hurry. Enjoy the fight. It's a nice fish. Big. Ooh, I can't see. I can't see. The sun's glaring on the water.
Hey, one time. Oh,
another one. Wait, you gotta watch those rod tips. Get away.
Oh, he spit them out.
Spit them out. There it is. Back rod, back rod. Reel it. Take your time now. That's a baby. That's just a baby. Let me have him. Give me some line, give me some line. Watch those rod tips, boys. You gotta watch those rod tips. All right, you got 4 more minutes. You better catch you one, Malik. Here, get this thing baited, put it back down. Today's not a normal day, guys. I can't stay a little later. Well, I mean, it is what it is. All right, guys, these guys represented this morning. They got them a cooler full of fish. I got to go in, though. I got another trip this afternoon, so. God, it looks like Chainsaw Massacre in there, man. What'd you do? Goodness gracious. Anyway, we're heading in. I got to do another trip with the veterans this afternoon, so wish us luck on that trip, guys.